Greetings, fellow travelers of this field we call reality, of this thing we call life. Nice to share with you all again. I've been working on my first entry of a new series called Tales from the Road, and I have shared that on Substack. I'll leave the link for that, and you can read about some of the encounters I've had with unique people from different backgrounds, being in and out of different neighborhoods, from meeting millionaires to people who are broke and destitute, down and out, so to speak. All the while, I've been studying books by Nobel Prize winning economists like Joseph Stiglitz and Angus Deaton from the UK, and it refreshed my memory of some of the most profound books I've read by other economists. Professor of economics Charles Whelan, who wrote Naked Money and Naked Economics. Definitely read those books. Even if you think you don't like economics, you'll be blown away by how fascinating the topic is. First of all, you learn so much about how we've been hoodwinked and how society is structured. And then you'll begin to have ideas about how we can improve ourselves. First, by not falling into traps. This is a crony capitalist world we live in, particularly in America. And so there are many things that we ought to know that we aren't taught by our family members, and we aren't taught in high school, aren't even taught in college. There are many highly educated people who fall into traps that don't understand opportunity cost and debt to income ratio and so on, principles like that, credit worthiness and so on. How many credit scores are there, for example? I bet you don't know. And that's okay if you don't know, because I didn't know until quite some time ago, less than a year or so ago, when I found out there's the Vantage score created by Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion, and there's the FICO score that most lenders use. This is just an example of some of the things that I have learned that will benefit all of you that many people don't know, that you'll get by subscribing, liking, and commenting on this channel. I am fully open to share what I know about meditation and the art of mindful living with all of you. What's important to me is creating a community, first online, because that's where we spend most of our time, but in person here in Indiana, around the Indianapolis area. So if you live in Carmel or Fishers or Noblesville or Westfield or Avon, Brownsburg, Indianapolis Speedway area, and so on, connect with me through this channel. And I have the link for the Substack that I'm going to leave, so you can check out my writings and so on, and my AI image co-creations, the imagery, the meditative art, and so on, part of my other project, my AI portfolio. And I've also still been keeping tabs on what's going on in the world of AI, all whilst working full-time, Ubering in this EV, this Tesla Model 3. So that was a practical decision. It has nothing to do, I repeat, it has nothing to do with Elon Musk. I don't care about personalities. I'm not caught up in personality types, but this is a very good vehicle. It's allowing me to save money and hence make more money. So that's why I'm driving it. If someone else had created the Tesla, I would approve of it and buy it, because it is a great vehicle, personality aside. So with that being said, there's Tales from the Road. I have the first essay as the first entry for that series, and you will enjoy that, no doubt. And also there's this Tales from the Road, a YouTube series where I talk about how I meditate and incorporate mindful living, that is, keeping the mind calm and clear while driving. I talked about professional driving as meditation, that is, paying attention to the road, paying attention to my passengers, making sure people are warm or cold, or not too warm or cold, making sure I'm not driving too fast or too slow, being aware of my breath, being aware of my posture. Oh, that's not good. Let me make sure my back is more erect, and so on. How does my neck feel? Is there too much tension? And it's not like this is how I'm talking to myself. This is an example of tuning in and being aligned with true mind, or being attentive, being mindful, being aware, being present. Being present, and then when the mind wanders, gently bringing it back. That is what us meditation experts do. When someone says, I am a meditation expert, it doesn't mean they are the highest master, because the journey is limitless. It means we are good at bringing the mind back to its true home. which is awareness itself. And so that's what I dedicated my life to do for 5+ years as a monk. And even though I'm no longer a formal Buddhist monk, there's a part of me that will always be monk-like or monkish, because none of that was discarded when I left the Buddhist monastic order. The form has changed. True awareness is the same. The practice is the same. Keeping the mind calm and clear by remembering my true home, remembering the nature of reality, which is pure awareness. Some call it naked awareness or bare awareness. That means clear comprehension. That means understanding what is happening and knowing what I can and can't control, harmonizing my actions with the way life is. So, Tales from the Road, meditation itself is life. Life itself can be meditation when you apply the principles of being grounded and you have an object. For example, for me, that means driving in this vehicle and my body and whatever other bodies are around, passengers, other vehicles, and so on. They're all types of bodies, aggregates, collections of things that are interdependent. Oh, did you see that? Oh, collection of things that are interdependent and interrelated. That's the Dharma. That is Buddhism. That leads to the awakening mind, Bodhi, Buddha. Buddha meaning the awakened one. And we all have that which is already awakened, as pointed out by the great Tibetan meditation masters of the Dzogchen and Mahamudra tradition. Don't worry about these names. What's important is that we all have an awakened nature, and we can tap into it at any time if we familiarize ourselves with our true nature, our original mind, as they say in Zen. We can do that, but we need an object. The breath and the body, start with that, being grounded, being aware of bodily sensations, and respiration, make it conscious, being aware of the breath, oxygen entering the nostrils, exiting the nostrils. And when you do that, believe me, you can't be angry, you can't be confused, you can't be frazzled at the same time. You have to either be aware or lost in thought. And then we all fluctuate. But a skilled practitioner, someone skilled in meditation such as myself, and I love helping others be able to do what I am fine-tuning and polishing on a daily basis, is this very practice of coming back to the true home or the meditation object until everything is a support for meditation, because then it becomes effortless. Oh, almost 8 minutes. I know that many people have a short attention span. We need to work on that. We need to be more attentive. I love you. This is the modern contemplative peace and love. Check out the Substack link so you can read Tales from the Road. Like, subscribe, comment, ask any question anytime. I'm here from you. I'm here for you. And I love you all dearly. Unconditional love. That's what the world needs right now. Peace.